Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can make a AW instance, Ubuntu instance, and how you can upload application that is based on Ruby and roll on that instance. So to start, we need to make instance. So we need launch instance. In this list, you can see different kind of instance that you can make. I choose this one. You should go for this choice because it's free option. So okay, in this part you need to make a keeper from that instance, and this keeper give you a permission to connect PuTTY and also WinSCP to instance. In other words, whatever that you want to connect to this instance needs to use this keeper as a permission. So we just need to say create a new pair, and we need to choose a name for it. The best name could be a name the same as your instance. You can say like my instance. However, because I made my keeper, I don't launch it. I mean, I don't download it because actually I don't wanna make one more instance here. So, but this is the process. Okay, after you click on download, let me come back. You're gonna have a keeper, as you can see right here. This file is your keeper. That with this one you can make a connection between PuTTY and your instance. Okay. The next thing that we need after making the instance, we should go to this link. So here you can see any distance instance that you already made. So by clicking on that, you can see some property of that, like its address. With this address, you are able to connect to your instance and see whatever you already upload on that. Um, there is a bunch of stuff that you need to use them here. For example, this address, the public DNS. You use this one in order to make connection between your WinSCP, that is a software, in order to uh, download your application, sorry, to upload your application on your instance. Okay, so in order to run instance, we need to click on connect. So here, as you can see, there is a bunch of stuff that are very useful. For example, CD mode 400 and your keeper. With this command, you are able to make a permission to your PuTTY in order to connect to this one. And also with this address, you are able to connect your PuTTY in WinSCP to your instance. Okay, but before all of these, we need to do some configuration in your security group. So we click on the instance, then we need to find what kind of security group control this instance. So as you can see, in this case is launch wizard. So I click on this one. Then I need to go to inbound and then edit. So as you can see here, there is a list of uh, uh, port range that are able to connect to your to your instance. In other words, so in this case, I can connect to, if I use the protocol CPT, I'm able to connect to my website by port 3001, 3000, and 0. That's a very, I mean, you don't have to do list all of this stuff. Just one of them could be enough. So, uh, so we did the configuration for security, group security. The next thing is how to connect your, I mean, how to upload um, um, your application that we already made based on Ruby on Rails on the on this instance. So before this, we need to convert the key, the permission key that we already downloaded right here, to a format. As you can see, the format is PEM, but the format that we need is the format that is readable for PuTTY. So in this way, you need to go to PuTTYgen, and then we should select our key. By click on generate, I will make the same key that is readable for PuTTY. I already did that, so I don't need to do it again. So I cancel it. The next thing that we need to do, as I said, we need to upload our website. So already I made my new key. With that key and with the address that I mentioned in a couple of seconds ago, I mean, you can find this address in your AWS instance. And also make sure that you use Ubuntu as a username and not root, because root sometimes doesn't work, but Ubuntu always works. So, and make sure that the port number is 22. So I just need to do login. Okay, this is a Ubuntu or somehow the root folder of your instance, and this is my application, the Ruby application that is based on Ruby on Rails. So whatever I drag and drop to this site, I will upload in my instance immediately. So easy, just drag and drop whatever you have in your application. So I already did that, so I don't need to do it again. So the last thing that we need to do, so far we upload the website, we make the new key. Uh, we just need to do some configuration on PuTTY, and then we are done. So let's go to PuTTY. Okay. As you can see here, PuTTY, in order to make a connection to your instance, needs to do some configuration. So I already set this configuration and save them in my session. So I just need to load them. These configuration are include the host name, as you can see right here, and the port number. So I just need to say, make sure that is SSH. SSH is something that works with Ubuntu. So just one. Okay, as you can see right here, um, I connected to my server right here, Ubuntu, and this is the server address. Okay, as you can see here, um, after PuTTY connect to your host, you can see couple of information like how much is memory usage or usage of the total memory is 7.74. And also the address, that this is with this address we are able to connect to host, and with this address we are able to connect to the application. Okay. Make sure that before running your application, because we already uploaded, so before to run it, we need to set Ruby, Rail, Apache, and Gem. For make sure that you set Gem on your instance before running that, because otherwise it doesn't work. So because already I upload all of this stuff in my instance, I don't need to do it again. So I just run my Rail. So okay, so now my instance is running. So let's come back to the website. As I mentioned right here, like, uh, this is my instance, and this is the address that with this one you are able to connect to your root. Okay, so just copy and paste this address here, and this is the port that we set it on the security group, and the rest is your website, your application. So let's run it. Perfect. So as you can see, uh, everything uh, uploaded properly. Just need to click on that. Exactly. So yeah, everything is perfect. Okay, thank you so much.